What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. And it looked like Caitlin Clark's dad has made the news. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Iowa. Let's get it. Let's go. Before we get into the content, man, I need everybody to smash a like on this video, man. Kind of help your boy John the Liquidator get back into the algorithm. But a lot of people reporting the channel, man, for whatever reason. But if you guys could just click a like on the video, it helped me out tremendously. Now let's get right into the content. That is Caitlin Clark's father, man. Yes, Caitlin Clark, dad of all people, has made the news. Now we know there has been an uphill battle for the last year and a half with these WNBA referees, at least in the Caitlin Clark department. But we also know in the WNBA finals, they played a major role in a certain team winning as well. Now, with all that being said, we know that the commissioner and pretty much articles was coming out all off season long how they was going to do just such a great job with, getting new referees in here, make sure the referees is being trained properly before they send them out into the field. Well, it looked like somebody dad is not happy with the current state of the referees. That is Caitlin Clark daddy, bruh. Let's head on over to Sports Illustrated because he had a lot to say in a recent ESPN interview. Guys, this is crazy. Now, we know the WNBA referees has been the biggest headache pretty much for all of time when Caitlin Clark been in the league, bro. There has been an uphill battle trying to get these referees to do the right thing, make the right calls, and just do their job right. So it looked like Caitlin Clark dad roasts WNBA referees during ESPN interview at the Fever game yesterday. Yes, he did very much that. Say Indiana Fever icon Caitlin Clark isn't fond of the referees, and a lot of fans isn't either, man. Tune in to just about any Fever game, and Caitlin Clark typically can be seen showing frustration towards a referee at some point. Whether it be over a botched call or a missed call, or something else, it's common to see the 23-year-old not seeing eye to eye with the referees. Now, we know there has been a big thing for Caitlin Clark. Now, she has found herself, too, in a world of trouble with arguing with these referees, picking up none other than technical calls and stuff like that. Now, Caitlin Clark did say this year she's going to hold herself to 2, maybe 3 technicals. So far, she got none. The season hasn't started yet, but it's going to be interesting to see, can Caitlin Clark keep herself together when she's out there and just let her dad and the people around her voice these frustrations and she not be the one get penalized for it. So it stated, and it became apparent during the Fever game in Iowa, the Brazilian national team Sunday, which is taking place at the University of Harvard. At one point in the contest, ESPN sideline reporter Holly Rowe interviewed Caitlin Clark's dad, Brent Clark, and when asked about what he learned about the WNBA during Caitlin Clark's rookie season, Brent simply said that there's a lot of room for improvement there, and I'm particularly in the officiating. So he let it be known. The biggest thing he learned about the WNBA is how horrible, absolutely horrible, these referees is. Ain't no doubt about it. Ain't no sugar coating it. It is what it is. They is, bleep my words out, bro. Straight. I'm telling you, bro, when it comes to making these calls, to make sure Caitlin Clark get officiated right. But, this year I have seen an uptick in flagrant calls, bro, because we remember the first game with Sophie Cunningham. She got threw down to the ground a couple times. They called flagrants on those, which is good. Now, Caitlin Clark did not play those games. Now, the Brazilian national team, they were just happy to play damn Caitlin. I knew going into this, there wasn't going to be no assault on Caitlin. There wasn't going to be none of that. They just happy to be in the same room as Caitlin. Happy to be on the same court as Caitlin. This was the biggest game probably of their lifetime, bro, for Caitlin Clark to just be in the presence of them. And it was so big for them, which I was happy about, was that they took time, they shook hands after the game, let it be known, you know what, Caitlin, we rocking out with you. Let's shake hands. And if you could do us a big favor after this, could you sign our jerseys, please? That was the mode. That was the mood that they was in, bro. They wasn't in no ugly state. They wasn't trying to belittle Caitlin, sneak this. You know what? We don't like Caitlin like that anyway. They wasn't like that. They was just amazed to be in her aura, bro. And I'm telling you right now, That was a beautiful thing to see. Now, in the words of Caitlin Daddy, let's get to this clip, man. Hopefully, we don't get copyright.
A remarkable impact on attendance. 35 consecutive sellouts at Carver Hawkeye. The senior average attendance over 14,900. Rookie season with Indiana, the home average attendance, the WNBA record over 17,000. And on the road, a league record over 15,000 average attendance.
Now, I'm guessing all of these numbers is based off last year. These are all last year numbers, just to give y'all a heads up in case y'all missed it. This is not going off this year number, even though they did sell out Carver Arena last night, which is 15,000 plus.
And traversing the crowd here at Carver Hawkeye is Holly Rowe.
Well, Ryan, the crowd does not disappoint today. So many people came out to support Caitlin. This game sold out. The WNBA All-Star game sold out. That will be held in Indianapolis this week. And these fans are crazy. We talked to people that came from Canada, Connecticut. People drove over 4.
Let me try to head over to X, man. This clip is freezing way too bad over here.
This game sold out. The WNBA All-Star game sold out. That will be held in Indianapolis this week. And these fans are crazy. We talked to people that came from Canada, Connecticut. People drove over 4 hours to be here at this game. And it's pretty exciting. Not only the fans drove to be at this game, but Caitlin's dad is here. And Brent, I got to ask you a little bit about, let me sit down for a sec. Caitlin packing this building like this. I know it's her teammates. I know it's Iowa, but what makes you proud about your daughter right now seeing this?
Well, I think it's just, what we've seen over the last few years. And I think that's what's special.
Caitlin Daddy really he did not want to talk to the media, bro. I just got to get real. You're like, damn, lady, I'm trying to watch the game. Why are you coming over and messing with me, Holly?
And I think the fact that you're seeing it here in Iowa City, it's sort of the epicenter, if you will, of women's basketball right now. And now hopefully that's just going to carry over to the W.
Okay, so you're new W parents. What did you learn in her rookie season that you can help support her and be there for her in this coming season?
Well, I think, there's a lot of room for improvement there. I think particularly in the officiating. I've kind of noticed a little bit of a difference. It looks like they're really
Look, out the gate, Mr. Clark said it's the officiating. I told y'all at the conclusion last year, that was the biggest obstacle for the Indiana Fever was the officiation. Then I said it again at the beginning of this season. The biggest issue, biggest problem, go look at the videos. I got a bunch. The biggest problem for Caitlin Clark and the Fever is going to be the referees, bro. They're going to be the deciding factor in how far they go, bro. Not the other teams. It's going to be the referees, bro.
Really officiating the game like it should be officiated, because I think if you make the game more fluid, people are going to like the product even more than it is right now.
Speaking of more fluid, I am obsessed with this ball movement today. These are 8 new players on this team, on this roster. A lot of turnover, but the passing and the ball movement has been exactly what we are expecting.
Now, the ball movement is called from a motion offense. Stephanie had made it her business to let it be known that they will be running a motion offense. So when you guys see them passing a lot, they're looking for open lanes and open shot opportunities. So that's something different that we didn't see Christy Sides do last year, was a motion offense. Now, people been having mixed reviews about this whole motion offense. But I'm telling you right now, based off what we seen yesterday, it worked. Caitlin Clark had 16 points. I think Kelsey Mitchell had about 17 points. So the motion offense is something that is coming together well for this team going into the 2025 season. And we just got to see how well it will look going against, I think they play the Atlanta Dream next, an actual new WNBA team. Now, granted, they put the beats on a Brazilian team, but it's just going to be interesting to see how this motion offense work out throughout the duration of the season.
What do you think so far?
That's the same thing. I commented to my wife earlier that it seems like, and I think Steph White's reinforcing this, is that she says you do not hold the ball more than 1 second. I mean, it's quick decision making. They're moving the ball, and that leads to a lot of points.
Fun type of basketball to watch. Last question for you. Just what is it like for you to be back here? So many beautiful moments and memories and records that your daughter set in this building. What is this like to be back here today for your family?
Well, it's certainly special, and I think the fact that it's almost like we never left. That's the thing about, I think, the state of Iowa in particular, and the university, they just embrace, you know, their athletes. You know, whether it's Caitlin or whether it's, you know, any other athlete, they love it. It's kind of their professional team, and that's what makes it, I think, just a fantastic experience every time you come.
All right, you can always go home again. That's a good feeling.
Shout out to Mr. Clark for that interview, man. But guys, get down in the comment section right now. Let me know y'all thoughts about everything. Let me know y'all thoughts about the game, everything that has transpired this far. Always remember, click a like on this video, man. Somebody's out here trying to get your boy John Liquidator kicked out of the algorithm. I got an idea who doing it. I ain't gonna say no lanes, but it's not who y'all would expect to be, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Is somebody close? Is somebody actually in the Caitlin Clark genre behind all this? And I'm gonna just leave it at that. But like always, man, until next time, shake the headers off. I'm out of here. Peace out. Shake